I would say this is one of the most exciting Henry V's that I've seen and worked on. There's a sense of drive and a sense of muscularity and a sense of roughness about it, which I think is so appealing in terms of a history play. I'm part of the voice department, and what I've focused on is really two questions. One is, can the actor be heard? And then, can the character be understood? Taking it in a wide way. We're in the Elizabethan theatre, and the Elizabethan theatre has its own particular challenges because it is an outdoor space and it's a large auditorium. And the actors need to be able to fill that comfortably with a sense of ease without damaging their voices. And also because many of the staging moments may have actors facing upstage or across stage. They're not actually always able to just face out front and deliver. So from the voice and text point of view, we need to provide them with tools which will help them be heard in this space. This space needs consonants which are not just ordinary everyday speech, where we don't really pay much attention to what we're saying and how we're pronouncing it, but you need to be able to think very actively about how you're articulating your sounds, that there's that active connection to the language without making it terribly kind of, florid and poetical and Shakespeare voicey sounding. It's much more about really making it connect to what the characters' needs are and their intentions are and how they interact with each other. Through the language, particularly with a play like Henry V, where you've got some really set-piece speeches. You've got the chorus, there's a chorus that opens every act of the play, and Henry himself is delivering a number of inspirational speeches to his men and to his court, and those require a lot of particular attention and just enabling the actors to explore the imagery and the argument of the text, bringing that to life, making sure that they've got a sense of the arc of the speech so that it doesn't just drop off in the middle, but they sustain their thinking through that. Great. Joseph Hodge, the director, has gone for a very streamlined, muscular, almost monochromatic straight line through the play. It kicks off with the chorus come on, and the first chorus is produced by the whole company. And you get this big burst of sound and real engagement with the audience, and it's kind of like that's the starting pistol, and then we're off and running all the way through, and there's never a moment of real lull or things settling down. It just keeps moving through. And the set is very spare. There's maybe a chair here. The French ladies are in their boudoir, and the French princess is in her bath. But beyond that, there's very little extra kind of flummery in terms of the set, and the costumes, black and white. Very little color. What is there is just setting things off, and so you've got this very streamlined feel. And at one point, in the middle of the preparations just before the Battle of Agincourt, there's a scene where Henry goes and meets some of his soldiers, and in the middle of this, it starts raining. And we've got a rain machine where the rain just kind of pours down, and these actors are sheltering underneath the overhang here, and the rain's pouring down in front of them. It's so atmospheric and touches off something very deep, I think, in Henry. It's a scene that changes him, and it's a moment where the play moves from one sense of emotional drive to another one, and then we're off into the Battle of Agincourt, which of course Henry manages to win, and finally he wins the heart of the French princess as well, and we end with a marriage. So it's a fascinating play.